Alrighty guys, this video is used to help you figure out how to fill out the noun job chart that you will be seeing in your workbook pages. First off, you got to start off by classifying a particular sentence, and right here I have a pattern 1 sentence that I'm going to go ahead and classify for you guys. The sentence says 7 very old horses galloped slowly around earlier. So I am going to go ahead and get my pen here going. Alrighty, so I need to figure out, first off, my core parts. I need to find my subject noun and my verb. So when I read the sentence, I noticed the sentence was not about people. So I'm going to use the what question to identify my subject noun. So what galloped slowly around earlier? Horses, which is my subject noun. What is being said about horses? Horses galloped, that is the action in the sentence. Now, since I have the verb, I can start looking for adverbs. Therefore, I'm going to ask the adverb questions. Remember, those are how, when, where, and to what extent. So, horses galloped how? Slowly, adverb. Horses galloped slowly where? Around, adverb. Horses galloped slowly around when? Earlier, adverb. Now when I want to find adjectives, I need to look for the closest noun, and then I'm going to ask the questions: what kind, which one, how many, and whatever words answer any of those 3 questions, those are going to be labeled as my adjectives. So, what kind of horses? Old, adjective. How old? Very, adjective. How many old horses? 7, adjective. Now that I have all the words in my sentence labeled, then I'm going to go ahead and separate my subject from my predicate, and I can do that between horses and galloped. At the end of the sentence, I need to state which of the 4 types of sentences it is, and this is a declarative sentence. And then at the very beginning of my sentence, I am going to write my pattern label, which is subject noun, verb, pattern 1. Now that I have my information filled out in my sentence, I'm going to come and start filling out some information in this chart. And the great thing about our chart is that at the very top, it tells us exactly what it is that we are going to look for within the sentence. And it says, for the sentence above, complete the table below. And so the very first column asks us for the noun used. So we're going to look at our sentence and we're going to decide which of these words in our sentences is an actual noun. And the noun that we actually have in our sentence is the word horses. This is the noun in my sentence. So underneath the column where it says noun used, I am going to write the word horses. Then the second column asks me, list the noun job. The noun job is going to be whatever I labeled my noun within the sentence. And when I look at the word horses, I notice that I labeled it as a subject noun. And so underneath where it says noun job, I'm simply going to write SN for subject noun. Then it's asking me, my third column, singular or plural. So I look at my word horses. Is the word horses singular or plural? Well, it's plural because it's talking about more than one horse. And so I'm simply going to put a P for plural. My fourth column asks for common or proper. So take a look at the noun, horses. Is this a common noun or a proper noun? Remember, common nouns are the general names of people, places, or things, where proper nouns are going to be the specific names of people, places, or things. So in this case, horses is my common noun. Now, if it said Gregory the horse, then it would be a proper noun. But right now, they're just talking about horses in general. Now, the last 2 columns have to do with the different parts of my subject and my predicate, and we talked about this. You can actually use the information in your reading and writing notebook under subject and predicates to figure out these too. But remember, my simple subject is just a fancy way of saying My subject noun, the subject noun of the sentence. So in this case, underneath simple subject, I'm going to write horses. And then my last column asks for the simple predicate in the sentence. Remember, simple predicate is just a fancy way of saying the verb, the action that took place in this sentence. And so in this sentence, my action is galloped. Alrighty, please use this video and the information inside your workbook, and if you look on the whiteboard, I give you the page number and the reference box number that you can use as a guide to help you fill out your own noun job chart.